Hello, my friends. How are you doing today? So we coming back to our old paradigm of doing live at 10 p.m. Today I have a lot of meetings, so I couldn't do it in the morning, and so we're coming back to a world paradigm. But we'll definitely work. We are working in progress to change our my paradigm and in making lives earlier and be done pretty much with work to about 8 p.m. That's the goal too as well. So one of the things I'm gonna be talking with you guys is how paradigms works, right? And mostly in coaching, we try to focus on changing bad habits, right? So paradigm is a group of habits that are stored in your subconscious mind. And so we call the paradigm, we're going to replace the paradigm, we're going to create a new paradigm, which is about creating new habits, right? Changing, not changing or eliminating, because you can do that, but create new habits. But I want you to kind of understand how they operate, how the paradigm works. And I'll try to, I think I explained it to a client once like this. Maybe you know, and we talked this last week when we talk about goals, but I'll explain a little bit more how the paradigm works. Your paradigm, you have positive habits and you have negative habits. So we're going to split in two. You got a positive paradigm and you got a negative paradigm. And these paradigms interact to each other constantly, right? So in other ways, your paradigms, when the negative paradigm is dominant, is going to keep you where you are stuck, right? So the dominant, because and it's not dominant, it's only dominant when you don't have a goal, when you don't know what you want. And so you don't establish a goal, you keep going around in circles, right? And you go, we call it struggling. And but when you set a goal, it's different. Your mind completely shift when you set goals, because when you set a goal or something you haven't done before and you set it up in your mind, immediately you shift to believe in yourself, right? Very important to believe in yourself. And you doesn't matter what kind of goal is it. It could be a small one, but as long as it's something you never done before, your mind shifted to a positive, and then the paradigm, the positive paradigm start making himself dominant, and this the negative paradigm can get smaller. And you see that because as you set the goal, you push yourself out and you achieve that goal. I'll explain it to you. So most people, when they get lost in a desert or they get lost in a forest, the problem is that one leg, when you walk, the first step is longer than the second step. Maybe you didn't know, but one of your leg is longer than the other one. And so when you make the, let's say, the left step first, and you do the right step, the first step will move farther than the second step. They don't work evenly. So if you don't have a goal, like a paradigm, right? When you don't have a goal, you will always work forward with the first step than the second. And so that will make you very small, but it'll make you go around, right? Make you go around. You can practice this, for example, when you try to walk, you try to walk with your eyes closed. Try to go to like a flat area that is not gonna be many things around, and try to walk normal without forcing yourself or auto correcting yourself. Try to walk as you move and you close your eyes. And you'll see that you have an inclination to go in left or right, which is pushing you in that direction, that very slowly to go around. And what we call it, and if you do the whole round, then you are struggling, right? Because you're not going anywhere. You're just going around and going around and going around and going around, right? There's no goal. In your mind, you could set a goal and you automatically, your other leg will auto correct yourself towards going in that direction, right? So imagine paradigm is pretty much like walking. When you don't have a goal, the dominant paradigm is going to be the negative one, who is going to force you to go in a direction that is going to turn you to start struggling, right? Try going the same direction. And you're going to feel like all the effort that I do, I put an extra work, try to change my behavior, right? So I try to change my behavior, try to work faster, try to go faster. And at the end of the day, uh, what happened is that it's not working out, right? You keep going around because your negative paradigm is becoming dominant and it's pushing you to go that direction and you start worrying and things like that. So how do you get out of the circle? You have to set yourself in a goal. And we will say again, the goal allow you, when you set a goal, allow you to really believe in yourself. You become, it's a confident problem. Not having a goal is a self-confidence problem, right? When you set a goal, when you set a goal, you start believing in yourself that you actually can do it, right? I can do this. I'm able to do it. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to take the risk, even the small. And I explain in real life, well, this was all this real, but I explain a little bit more how that happened in a day-to-day basis with very little things. So as we move along, then we believe in ourselves, the positive paradigm start to readjust ourselves towards that goal. The thing is that when the goal is farther away from what we think we can, even we think we can, then you're gonna start having kind of a discomfort. So that is an important thing, to have a coach to help you to work on those positive habits so you don't feel this discomfort and you're moving towards higher. So what I would say is, when you fall in love of someone and you really love them and you just want to be with them, and then for some reason they go to another country and they missing you and they said, I would love to be with you. How can we do this? And in your mind, you're like, I'm just going to buy a ticket and fly there. I'm going to be with her, right? So love is a very important thing. When you fall in love, the positive is created, right? You create it. Well, we're gonna work on it, create it, and allow you to kind of align. Now, if you don't know how to fall in love in a habit, then we can definitely help you how to do that. But that's the way you're correcting yourself, right? So that's the way it helps you. So the paradigm, as long as you don't have a goal, we talked that last week. If you don't have a goal, you don't believe in yourself. If you have a goal, it means you believe in yourself. And that's why when Bob Proctor was saying, every time you have a goal and you put it in front of you, you see it every day, you can visualize it because you see it every day. So it's easy to remember something that you see every day, right? So that's why the vision boards. Some people are very visual. The vision board is good because it keep your attention in what you want, in that car, in that house, in that relationship, what you want. Keep your attention there so you kind of attract it into you and help you to organize your mind, right? And so, as we told last week, setting goal is extremely important, but fall also in the paradigm. If the dominant is a negative, is you don't have a goal, or you don't have a worthy goal, or you don't have a goal that you really want. It's not creating enough motivation for you to stick with you producing the good habit that will correct you out of your struggle situation and move you out of the struggle up to the freedom that you're seeking. So that's pretty much what I want to share with you guys. Only 10 minutes, and I look forward that this will help you to understand that. And we'll talk tomorrow. Have an amazing night. Bye bye.